So I'm here with Tyree today. He has just released his brand new album number 2, called Motivation. I'm guessing, Tyree, there might be a little bit of a story behind the album title?
Yes, there's two stories, or two reasons why I named it Motivation. It's because there was a point in my career when I moved over to Australia with my partner, and you know, we were there, and it's anyone that knows that moving to Australia, you sort of lose your identity, sort of thing. And I sort of lost the flame for doing music. I was always doing demos and stuff, but as far as releasing goes, I was off the radar. And you know, the label offered me a second chance at another solo project. Awesome. And I was so stoked, you know, and it just gave me the motivation to carry on. Yeah. Another reason is, you know, I've always battled with my weight. There was a time when I was touring with Smash Proof, I was 117 kilos.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And that's the heaviest I've ever been, you know, and I was just like, wow, I was so embarrassed. I was on the scale and I was like, oh, damn.
Like touring lifestyle or that kind of thing?
Yeah, it was the whole 9 yards, and you know, touring life is just McDonald's for dinner, McDonald's after the show. So that's the only, it's like 2 a.m, nothing's open. Yeah. So that's what we need to invest in, 24-hour subway.
Now let's talk about the album in itself. You do a little bit of singing on this as well as rapping.
Yes.
So what do you feel most comfortable doing?
You know, I'm a rapper, like first and foremost. But
so you never sang when you're growing up?
Prior to rapping, I actually was a singer first.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So at school, I was like, I was on stage doing Casey and JoJo numbers. You know, Brian McKnight. You know, this high notes. But and that's when, you know, my voice was actually high, and so I love singing, and but there was a stage there where I was, you know, it was cool to be known as just a rapper. So
I mean, being the fact that, you know, with Smash Proof you guys did really, really well, it was massive and everything, do you feel a little bit going off on your own again? Do you think, oh, this is a bit daunting, a bit scary, or you're right?
No, I'm okay. Like, I must admit, like with the boys, we're like more brothers than anything.
It's so easy, surely.
Yeah, it's easier too. Like, and I have fun with the boys on tour, you know. But in saying that, like my solo career, I can do it. Like it's just the same, but you know, I have more fun with the boys.
Yeah, of course. You've done some collaborations on the album.
Yes.
With whom?
Some up and coming artists. I got Stella. She's featuring on Fighter.
I was going to ask, who's Stella and where did she come from?
She's an old school, you know, childhood friend. I met her at the gym, funny enough, and she was really in my face. Okay. You know, like, and anyone that knows Stella, that she's a really outgoing, in your face sort of character. And
like, listen to my demos, listen to my demos.
Nah, she's just like, oi, 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 oi. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, like, I'm on the treadmill, she just comes and starts a conversation. But you know, when you're on the treadmill, you're just focusing on not stopping. Yeah. And you know, level 10, and it's not easy. So she comes in like, oh, so how you been? Oh yeah, what's going on? Like, bro, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But I love her, and she's really driven, really focused, and you know, it's good to be around people like that. So I got her, Bills, he's another up-and-coming rapper, 5A. I've got some of the greats of New Zealand music. I've got Shay Fu, one of the tracks, Scribe. Yeah, that's awesome. Peter T, and obviously the boys, Sid Diamond and Deech. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, it's an awesome lineup. And
so tell me about the song Fighter that we'll be playing shortly. You know, how did you collaborate with it, and where did the inspiration come from?
Well, the song is pretty much about like the journey that you take when you're working towards a goal. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of hard work and, you know, sacrifice that goes into that journey, and you know, that's pretty much what I'm talking about on that. And Stella was actually just supposed to demo the song. Yeah. So I was looking at getting, like, I don't know, Erica or Jade Louise, but then she laid it down, and I was like, wow, this is like, you know, what's the point of fixing something that's not broken? Awesome.
What about playing the shows around the place? Are you going to be doing anything live? You've got, well, by the time this airs, your album release party would have been and gone, actually, I think. So what about the rest of the country?
We're looking at doing a tour, a nationwide tour. I got some dates in Australia. I've already been on a couple of gigs around the country, and I was like, I made sure that I went in there and smashed it. So afterwards, I was like, hey, can I come back for my album launch? And they were like, yeah, man, we'd love to have you. Right. So like, yeah, we're looking at doing a nationwide tour. We're just penciling in it at the moment. So. All right, well, cheers very much for coming in. We're going to go check out your video clip for Fighter. Is there anything you want to say about the song before we head to it? We're all fighters. So what's up? Awesome.